Hi guys, welcome to the module Gathering Facts using PyATS or Genie in Netmiko. In this module, we are going to use a library called Genie. Genie is a library solution of PyATS. PyATS is an open source project originally developed and currently maintained by Cisco. PyATS and Genie have an active community with new parsers constantly being added in each releases. Genie is a powerful parser that can convert the textual output of a command into structured Python data. PyATS and Genie won't work in Windows. It is supported only in Linux. As a workaround, in Windows we can use a Windows subsystem for Linux, WSL. WSL let the user to run the Linux directly in Windows without the need for virtual machines or dual boot. In this lab, we will see how to install the WSL in Windows and how to use PyATS and Genie. To install WSL in your system, you need to open your PowerShell and run as administrator. Various distros are supported in WSL. To see the list, you can type WSL list and online. Currently, Ubuntu, Kali Linux, open source, and Ubuntu's different versions are available. To install exact version, you can specify like -d and you can specify the distro name here. Otherwise, if you just press WSL space install, it will install Ubuntu in your system. It may take some time, depends on your internet connectivity. I have already installed Ubuntu in my system, and you need to restart your system after installation. And to enter into the WSL, you can open your PowerShell and you can type WSL and press enter. It will enter into your Linux subsystem. Otherwise, it will install an app called Ubuntu on Windows. If you install Ubuntu, you can use either option. And now we have installed WSL. Initially, it will ask you to create your username and password. You can create. After that, you can enter. Now we need to install PyATS and Genie. PyATS and Genie are supported only in the Python virtual environment. So first we need to install Python 3. By default, Ubuntu installation comes with Python 3. In case you don't have, you can install using sudo apt-get install Python 3. You need to type your password. I am already having Python 3. Next, we need to install the virtual environment for Python. Since PyATS and Genie only supported in virtual environment, then to install external library, we need Python installation packages. To install pip, you need to use Python 3-pip. I have already installed all three packages. Create a directory. To create a virtual environment, we need a directory, project directory. I'm going to create a project called demo. We need to go inside the demo folder. Now we need to create a virtual environment. To create virtual environment, we need to type python 3-m venv and space dot. This is the current directory. We need to create our virtual environment. Once virtual environment created, it will create some library files here. Next, we need to activate our virtual environment. To activate, we need to use a source command. It will execute the active script. Once the virtual environment is activated, you can see this. It's showing it is a virtual environment demo. Now we need to install our library. Netmiko I need, and I need PyATS, and I need Genie. Okay. In global installation, if you are having all these libraries, it will just copy these libraries from that cache. Otherwise it will download from the Python installation package cloud. It may take some time. Installation is completed. Now we will create one simple Python program. In Ubuntu we need to use a VA editor for creating a program. I am going to create a program called PyATS demo.py. Then we need to type our program. Let us create a simple Python program. Netmiko import connect handler. Then we will specify our connection details. Initiate the connect handler function using the connect info. We will print the connection is successful as a message. Next we need to run any program and we will store the output in output. I'm going to use the command send command function. I'm going to run a show version command and we will print the output. This is a normal Python program. Normally in send command function we will pass only the command string. To use a Genie feature we are going to pass a we are going to tell the Netmiko to use a Genie feature. To tell we need to define use Genie as true. Now let's see output. If you normally run in router show version, it will give you the unstructured output. If you want to get the uptime or you want to get the iOS image or you want to get the serial number, you need to pass this unstructured input. But in PyATS, let's see how it is giving the structured Python data. To run Python 3, okay, PyATS, I'm going to run. You can see we got the structured output. Now let us modify our program simple and we will try to get only the uptime and the iOS version. We will get system uptime, yeah, ELT system uptime, and we will get the image ID. Instead of printing just output, I'm going to print like device without parsing the complex multi-line string, we just got the parsed data. From the parsed data we got what is the detail required for us. Likewise, we can run for so many combinations, so many commands. Like we will run for show interfaces. You can see the output is passed. You can see the passed output. From here you can collect the error details, or you can collect the IP details if you are having multiple IP addresses, and you can collect duplex detail, port speed. If you want to pass the show interface speed, it may have its own disadvantage.